I wish one of those engineers that designed the Skag would go out there in the 95-degree heat and get his little jack and have to jack up a machine that's been used and get the and take the blades off. Not to mention, if you know, even if the way they're built, even if you jacked it up, right, and the bolt was on the bottom, right, you still have to pull that whole bolt out, which is like this long. So that means the mower's got to be, if you use an impact, that means the mower's got to be this freaking high off the ground. I just can't believe it, dude. It's the stupidest shit ever, man. And I don't even see how the engineers at Skag can even keep a straight face, man. Okay, y'all. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and I got the Zack Attack started on this one. I told him that I got to put fuel in the Skag, so I told him I'd get him started on this one. We were right up the street from my house, about 3 miles from the house. He gets started on that one. I go get us a biscuit right up here at the hole in the wall, and yeah, that's what we're doing, y'all. So today's going to be a pretty good day today. We're not, like I said, we don't have a lot on the list. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 properties. 2 of these properties are $120, and then there's and another one's 100, and then the rest of them are 80s. So we're gonna do, let's see, 240 plus 330. Let's see, 240 plus 120, 121, 360 plus 240, so $600. Yeah, we got some big cuts. And you know, we're not trying to work real hard out here. We're trying to get through this week. This week is going to be it's really hot, man. So, you know, get over here to the old hole in the wall and grab me a biscuit for me and my buddy. He's been working hard, man. Working good, showing up every day. He's been doing really good, y'all. Y'all gotta admit, man. All right, so I got me and Zach a biscuit. Headed back over here now and filled the Skag up with fuel. Yeah, the Skag was about empty. We're gonna see how the new blades do on it, and all that there. So there's a new channel that I've been checking out, y'all. It's American Lawn Specialist. It's a husband and wife team, and they run the Bobcat mowers. And he sounds like he really likes those Bobcat mowers. So y'all go check them out, man. American Lawn Specialist, man. He just started the channel, I don't know, probably about a month ago. Y'all give him some love, man. Give him some love, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm pulling up over here. I'll try to get some footage today, and we'll see what happens today. It's always something, y'all. It's always something. tell y'all something, man. My boy Zach loves him some skag, y'all. Zach likes a skag.
I got used to it.
He is quick, ain't it?
Yeah, I like how you put it in the cubbies.
Yeah. It's pretty quick too.
Yeah.
There ain't as much leg room though. You notice that?
No, I don't. I'm a big guy. Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, you saying you love it. Look at the grasshopper on your arm right there. No, on the arm of the mower. The arm of the mower. The mower. The mower. The arm of the mower.
There's 2 arms.
No, that's the seat arm. That's the mower arm. But Zach's a skag fan, y'all.
I wouldn't be if I had to take it apart and work on it.
I ought to fire him just for that.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be if I had to work on it.
Yeah. For real, I was so freaking frustrated last night, man. Oh my God. I was cursing skag like, bad. So I done cut the front, I done cut the back. I blew off all the porch and everything. I cleaned up your mess pretty much.
Right, I cut the back, I cut the front. I'm working on the side over here.
And I cleaned up your mess.
That's not, yeah.
Pretty much.
So I gotta do it.
Yeah. So y'all see we uncut. It's hot too, man. It was cooling off, it seemed like, for a minute.
For a second.
That skag is a pretty mower though. Pretty hard to work on. The cutting good?
Yeah, it's cutting really good.
It's cutting a lot better than with them blades on it than them other ones. Well, the other blades have been on there for over 100 hours. So, you know, about time to change them. Now y'all see, they need to make a lifetime blade, so you don't ever have to change them. See, I know over there at Darren's and them, it was cutting good. Looking nice cut, you know.
Yeah, look at that hole.
Oh yeah. Cutting pretty fast too. Cause you done cut that and that.
That in the back, yeah. And
I done cut the front yard. This front yard's pretty big though. You trying to minimize my work, man?
No.
I felt like that was a dig.
All I said was yeah.
That was like, if you say so, yeah. That's what it was.
I'm moving really quick because I can see I'm not leaving any stragglers because I know I'm brand new blades on, so I'm trying to move as quick.
Next time we're gonna let you put the blades on. I think what I'm gonna do though, y'all see that nut right there? I'm gonna weld them nuts. These nuts, I'm gonna weld these nuts to the damn top of the spindles, where all I gotta do is just back it out. You're still gonna have to deal with the long pole.
Long pole and these nuts.
Yeah, yeah, all that, man. All right, y'all. All right. Yeah. This is one where the customer wanted me. I hit the bushes. I hit those old funky looking bushes so if they could see getting out. They didn't care what they looked like. She called me last night and said I was over at Johnny's, and that's where I'm at now. And saying that's her brother, and she pays me. She says, you didn't take the bushes out like I thought you said you were going to do. And I'm like, take the bushes out? I said, oh no. I said I don't mind, you know, touching the bushes light. You know, I'm not going to go deep on anything. You know, lightly, you know, hitting the bushes, you know, or whatever. You know, it can't be a lot or anything, but something like that. You know, let me show y'all. Y'all remember I was over here a couple weeks ago and I hit that, and I hit the one up by the garage. That's just so when they back out of here they can see. I don't know. And I also hit those branches off of the driveway to get it where they wouldn't hit his truck as he's pulling in and out of here. But his sister's the one that pays me. She manages his money. So she, you know, last night I was talking to her. So I was telling her I was coming over here today, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, you think that you could finish up pulling those bushes up? And I'm like, no, I don't. You know, these customers, man, I don't understand what they, you know, I mean, this is already an 1.5 acre, 2 acre site here, and it's a lot of mowing, and I only charge her like $100, you know, every 2 weeks. And it takes us every bit of, 35 or 40 minutes to do it with 2 mowers. Probably about 45 minutes if we had 2 mowers. But I do both these properties. So, and the other one I'm charging 120 on. And then I'm doing, Zach's over there touching the little bushes on the other one right here now, and she pays extra for that. I don't know what this owner is thinking. I'm not gonna pull bushes out. I said, no, I can't do that in the scope of the lawn, right? When I crank up hedge trimmers, I got to get extra money. I mean, you want to try to, do something if it takes, a minute or two, not a big deal. But then to have the customer call me and complain about the free minute or two, or complain that I didn't cut them down far enough, or I didn't pull them up, or anything, man, I would charge about $400 to pull that crap up, man. Ain't no way. I mean, I'm not gonna charge. I'm only charging $100 on the lawn, man. Hell no. But I have a hard time not getting an attitude, And then so after I told her, she says, "Oh, okay, I understand. I get it. I mean, you gonna push me until I have to get just about nasty with you, Maybe it's just me, man. I just get an attitude when people are always trying to get more because they think I went up on the number, and so now I need to do more work. No, hell no. I don't need a lot of that this year. Are y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Are y'all running into the same thing where you went up, say you went up $10, and now their expectations went up too? But if I went up $10, the expectations are the same. Because they need to be the same, because the $10 is just covering the fuel, the extra fuel, especially when you get on these big cuts like this, because what a lot of people don't consider or take into consideration is the fuel in the mower. My mowers hold $60 worth of fuel. It ain't $25 fill up no more. $65 fill up. Just saying. It's yeah. I don't know, man. It's too hot out here to be listening to the complaints on the customers when I'm because I went up on the money. They're not complaining about going up on the money. I'm getting a few complaints about the extra stuff, where they're asking me, hey, think you could touch this up right here or that? And then if I do that, and then their expectations, well, you're charging more money, so you should do more services. And, it's simply not the truth. And how do you guys handle that, man? Y'all let me know. I got to get to it. Okay, y'all. So y'all see where we at. We over here at the bamboo site. We're going to be cutting. There's a creek down here right on the other side of that deer feeder. There's a little creek drainage. And then over that mound up there, there's the pond. And that's where I worked with the bobcat last weekend, remember? So he wants me to cut the piece across from the creek down here. So I'm gonna take you guys down here. I built a bridge over here a few years ago. It was basically when I first got the bobcat. I built I put a pipe in the ground down there. They had a pipe laying around here in the woods. I picked it up and put it in the creek there and just covered it up with dirt. So I don't even know if it's still there. So we've had a lot of torrential rain since then. But that area over there is where I'm going to be cutting. I might hang you guys up on the deer feeder or something. So yeah.
You too, man. Take care.
Yep. I mean, That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So you guys saw me cutting that field there with the mower. That was pretty hard on the mower. I mean, not any harder than the airstrip that we cut, you know. Yeah, you know. It seemed like every time I hit a bump, though, the machine kind of wants to damn go dead, but I can only deal with one machine down at a time, man. I hope I can make it through this summer without having to buy a freaking lawnmower, man. Because I mean, these mowers, you know, when they start getting, and this is just my opinion, and well, it's well, it's more than my opinion. It's a fact in my life. These mowers, once these lawnmowers start hitting, you know, 2,000 hours, 2,500 hours, they start acting up some. You start having issues with them, and I'm hell on lawnmowers. Y'all see, I mean, I do a lot with them. That's why it's so important to get the other one back, because the engine on the other one is only 700 hours. See, this machine I got here now, the engine on it, it's the original engine on the X-Mart I got on the trailer that I was using today, and it's starting to sputter some, and well, it's not as powerful as it once was. And it's a Kawasaki engine on it. It's got about 2,100 hours on it. And that's about the time that I will, and that machine, as long as everything else is good with it, that machine, I'll just drop another engine on it. I mean, I would buy a Cowie engine, a crate engine, and install another engine on that mower, the one I was using on the field just a while ago. So, but if the other mower wasn't in the shop for the last 5 weeks because of the surging and fuel stuff going on, then see, this mower will last longer before I have to buy an engine. I'm trying to get through this summer to where, you know, before I have to do anything with the lawn care side. So yeah. That's just, you know, some of my thoughts, man. You know, I don't want to have to buy a lawnmower this season. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that I won't, but I don't want to have to. At the end of the day, I want to try to make it through the season without buying another lawnmower, and I don't know if these mowers keep acting up. You know, it seems like I got an issue with every mower that's got any hours on it. You know, I don't know if I put it in the video yesterday, everything starts running together. The mechanic yesterday called me, and he said that it's a vacuum issue, that there's not enough vacuum to pull the fuel from the tank to the high pressure pump. So the little vacuum fuel pump, you know, it's like on every mower, it's not it's not getting enough vacuum from the engine. So that's what they finally figured out. Of course, I could have told them that, and I told him that, you know, that it's not getting enough fuel, and there's not enough vacuum. The first thing that my truck mechanic said when I showed it to him a couple of weeks ago, before I ever put it in the shop, when he took that, he unhooked that from the fuel line, he said, man, there's a very little vacuum. And I didn't think nothing about it, but that's the only thing that made sense. You know, everything else was good. So we get that mower back, then this mower don't get used as much. I'm going to have to go through this mower and check out a few things. Maybe change the spark plugs on it. I mean, it cut good today, but it's hard to determine what making it backfire and stuff like that. It's almost like it's got trashy fuel in it. I don't know, man. And I have not been putting ethanol free in the mowers. So I don't see me doing that either. Not as much as we use them. What else I got? But I'm thinking that the other mower will be ready Friday or Saturday. That's what, you know, the mechanic was saying. He had to call Kohler and talk to them about it, and he told them everything that it was doing, and they ran a diagnostics on it with a laptop. I mean, that EFI's got, you know, a chip in it. You know, they plug it into a computer like a car. There's 700 hours on that engine of the other mower, the one that's in the shop. See, if that mower wasn't in the shop, then I wouldn't have to use this one as much. See, I'm just trying to balance and get through the season. And then the Ferris has that drip, that water pump drip. So, you know, all the combination of all these things is, well, to me, it starts weighing on me, and it starts making me think, you know, I got the money, I can go buy a new lawnmower if I want one. Hell, I don't even have to have the money. I can just go sign my name and get a new lawnmower, you know, if it's available. Any brand I want to buy. I'm trying not to do that, but, you know, I will. I probably would not want to pay cash for anything right now. Not if I can get, you know, interest-free financing. And I can definitely get interest-free financing on just about anything, on any mower that I buy. And I'm not, I wouldn't be scared to go buy a new Ferris mower as long as the engine's powerful enough. I have to do a little bit of research on them. I definitely wouldn't mind. I definitely would buy another Exmark Laser Z X series. I would definitely do that, you know, because they're damn good mowers, and I know all about them. But anyway, that's, you know, that's just a part of running your own gig, man. You know, it's all easy and sweet when you got brand new mowers, you know, but to make top dollar, you gotta get the mowers paid for, and where you can keep some of that money. And that's where I'm at. I don't want to make payments and everything if I don't have to. I want to keep everything. I want to be able to keep more of the money, you know, and bank up. Because say you got two $15,000 lawnmowers and you're having to make payments on them. Well, you got to cut more grass than me to make the same money. You do. And so the quicker you get them mowers paid off, the more the higher your profit margins are. Not to mention the more experience you have, you know, the more properties you have, and all that. For me to buy a new mower, I don't even know if I can buy one. I don't even know if one's available. You know, I know my dealer don't have any Laser Z X series. They got some of the other, you know, the S series and the E series and the Radius, and now they do have some Turf Tigers. But I can tell y'all right now, I probably ain't gonna buy another Skag ever. I don't want to say 100% definite because supply chain might make me have to buy one. But I would buy a Ferris before I bought a Skag. That's just me, you know. That blade thing is just the most ignorant thing I've ever seen. I just, and then the oil change thing way down and way the hell down in there where you can't even, stupid, dude. On a mower that you're supposed to do the maintenance on. Now, it cuts good. And it looks good. But to a nuts and bolts kind of guy like me, none of that really matters if it takes an act of Congress to change the blades, or if it takes a degree to change the oil. It's just hell no. It's a good cutting mower, and it runs good, and it's built like a tank. Don't get me wrong. It ain't a slouch. But when you weigh those things from a commercial, lawn care guy like me that's doing it for a living, you got to make those things easier to deal with, because all the other manufacturers have made it easier to deal with. I could have changed the oil and the blades on the X-Mart in less time than it took me to get 2 blades off of the Skag. I could have changed the oil and the blades, all the blades, on the X-Mart. Yeah, for sure. But I ain't gonna cry too much, y'all. Well, I already have, haven't I? All right, y'all. It's Sammy Time Tuesday. See ya.